Oh, you're catching the flack. Hey, what is up, everybody? It's your boy back with y'all. Real quick, short video for y'all today. Yes, I'm currently driving, so excuse that I'm not looking at the camera. But I had to talk about this because it is a really crazy topic, and I can give my 2 cents and my personal experience with this gentleman that's popping up on the screen. Good old Mr. Wright. It's about time that somebody exposed this guy. It's about time that someone spoke up. I would have did it, but who am I? I'm a nobody on YouTube. The retro video game scene is a crazy one. I can tell you that I've seen some crazy stuff, from $50,000 games getting thrown down on the ground and kicked around to epic crazy deals happening at conventions. And hey, I am no stranger to doing cons. I've been doing conventions since 2008. Yeah, somewhere around there, 2008, 2009. I've been doing YouTube since 2006, or I think it was August of 2006. On different channels. It is what it is. But let's talk about Mr. Wright. My first experience with this man was at a Houston convention. I was set up, I had a booth. This is when the dumpster dive stuff was hot, and I was selling stuff that I found in the trash at a convention. Mr. Wright just happened to be there. No telling what his sub count. I don't really care about subs. They don't mean nothing to me. You can have 1 million. I'm still going to treat you like an everyday Joe. You're not a celebrity. YouTubers are not celebrities. Let's get that straight. So he's there. I'm there. I'm selling. And I was selling the dumpster dive stuff. But I was also selling anything and everything that I would find when it came to retro. It could be coloring books, toys, video games, whatever, VHSs, Laserdisc. And I just happened to find something that Mr. Wright is really interested in. He's a big wrestling fan, and I am too. So what? It is what it is. This guy right here comes up to my booth. Take this down. It's the first day of the convention. We just opened, maybe an hour in, 2 hours in. He decides to come to my booth. He looks at all my wares. And the reason why I know this is because I remember things like this. If you impress me or you come off the wrong way, I'm not going to forget you. I will remember what you did wrong to give me that wrong impression about you. So he grabs the item, and it just happens to be a wrestling item. This mug right here. Hopefully I find it and it pops up on the screen for y'all. It is a WWF mug glass, and it had Hulk Hogan on it. And I think there was other wrestlers on it. And this asshole comes up to my booth and grabs it, and he is like, "What kind of deal can I get?" Bro, it doesn't work that way. It's not a flea market. Deals usually are done on Sundays of a con. How are you going to come to me and ask 5 minutes after I set it out what kind of deal you can get? It doesn't work that way. He tried to talk me down. I think I even gave him a couple of bucks off because he wouldn't stop talking about it. I need a deal. Doesn't work that way, bro. Come on. Don't be that much of an asshole to try to get it cheaper than what I had it priced at. I think I had it priced at 25 bucks. That was my first experience with him. So a couple of years go by, and I see Mr. Wright again. And I just happened to be set up at a convention. And one of the YouTube guest that I was set up next to was Pat NES Punk. And Pat was selling his books, doing his merches, and we were having a good time. Pat's a really cool guy. I don't care what anybody says. Mr. Rightway comes over, looks at all my wares, which I'm still selling, the dumpster dive stuff and retro video games that I found out in the wild, systems here and there, anything retro. And at this time, I ran into, already, I think it was a year later, his ex-wife, a good friend of mine. And I've done work for her. As you can see, there's some pictures. I guess they kind of got involved. It was a shocker to me when they got married. We kind of had lost touch due to the whole COVID situation and all that. We all had our little packs of friends, and I considered her a good friend. Cool. Mr. Rightway and her hook up. They do the whole spill. But let me tell you about my experience while I'm sitting next to Pat. Pat goes, I think he went to the restroom, or he went to go do something. It might have been his panel. I don't remember. And Mr. Rightway has the nerve to come up to my booth and starts asking about stuff I'm selling. And he pulls this, "Do you know who I am?" On me. He pulls that. What? Nobody cares who you are. I don't care if you got however many subs you had at the time. I don't care about that. I'm a businessman. Yes, I will knock off a couple of bucks, but when you try to push your ego and I'm a YouTuber on me, man, you lucky I didn't fucking increase the price, because that type of stuff totally just turns me off. It is what it is. Let's move on to the present day. All these allegations of Mr. Rightway being an asshole. It's true. He is. I've seen him be pushy. I've also seen other things where he gets invited as a guest, and I've seen it firsthand. Bro, when you're a guest, sit at your table. Be a guest. Don't be out during the convention the whole goddamn day trying to score deals. You're a fucking guest. You're there on someone else's dime that helped you get into the place, that helped promote your YouTube channel, that gave you a free room. Must be nice. I've never gotten a free room. I've never asked for any kind of perks like that when it comes to me being at any of these conventions. I've always paid out of pocket because I know I'm going to make some money. But hey, Mr. Rightway, he's a big YouTuber. Bullshit. Anyways, let me tell y'all, what you hearing from this dude right here.
And then you got Mr. Rightway, this cuck crying in my comment section because he knows that everything I said was true, right? That's why, prick. While you're sitting there taking your stupid little friggin' prosthetic leg off to show sympathy at one point, but at another point you want to have it comedy. While you're sitting there crying like a little girl in the comments section, while everyone in the retro gaming selling community hates your friggin' guts, and you saw it in the goddamn comment section, didn't you? There's over 200 comments in that video of people that don't like your face, don't like you walking around to different goddamn game conventions.
Believe it. There's a lot of truth behind everything. Now, I don't know about the allegations about him hitting his wife and the kid, but if you did, you're scum. Pure scum. You're the bottom of the barrel, and you do not belong on YouTube. You do not belong in the retro video game space. Because honestly, no woman deserves to be hit. And no child deserves to be hit by someone like you. I don't give a fuck if you got a missing leg, missing fingers, and you're a veteran. Hitting somebody, especially a child, you can throw all that out the window and you lose every bit of respect from anybody that's fucking worked in the goddamn service and served our country. Would look at you and tell you that you're fucking trash. And I'll tell you to your face. Oh, another thing. Mr. Rightway is very confronting. Confronting people at Southern Pride, confronting people at other conventions. I've heard it. You're lucky I wasn't there, because I would confront you. It is what it is. But God damn it, believe everything you hear from this dude right here with his videos, because they are crazy. Like all those allegations, there's some truth behind them. I hate to tell you, I've seen it firsthand. But it is what it is at the end of the day. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below. Hey, I've seen it firsthand, and there's plenty of other people that have seen it too. Mr. Rightway, you can eat a big bag of dicks. Peace, y'all.